Hi guys, my name is Mike Stoll and I'm a member of the Dayton Underground Grotto. Today's caving trip takes us to Studebaker Pit, located in Monroe County, Indiana. It's close to Bloomington and is in Blair Hollow, part of the Garrison Chapel Valley. This cave is also close to Queen Blair, Buckner, and Wayne. So let's get on with the video. Here we are making our way to the pit. It's only a short walk from the parking lot, and it turned out to be an awesome day. Not a cloud in the sky. You don't want to be in the cave when there's a chance of rain because it does flood. You definitely need vertical gear to drop the 30-foot pit. And here we see Mike Drake staging two lines, one for lowering the gear and the other for rappelling. So how'd this pit get its name, Studebaker?
It's in the 1972 Doug Love book is about all I can tell you, and there was a description, I believe, 1958, or I may be remembering wrong, but just described a 32-foot pit. So when we came here, I think it was 05, we saw that there was way more than 32 feet, and we remapped it, and to the bottom was 73 feet.
Yeah.
And that day it was 6 degrees out, and there was frost 30 feet down, and then going all the way down to the edge of the cave into a rock pile, a frost strip, so sucking air in. So we knew there was a large system there if it could be opened, and it took 2 years and a crew of dedicated guys, and a lot of fun, I gotta admit. But
that's cool.
No, to my understanding from what I've read
and the rack there, 24.
about the dye testing from the 60s, they dye tested from Camp 3 to a spring pretty far down the valley, and they call that the Wayne's Drain. Spring 2, they had trouble getting water from the lake passage to register on the dye test. I think they were successful once, so I think that's what we're in, is the lake passage. Time will tell. But I know the main stream in Wayne's jumps to 12 feet in a matter of minutes. So it's not a place we want to be if it rains.
No. That's why today is such a good day.
This is a good day. This cave's pretty much split in half as far as pretty stuff is to the south.
Okay.
And then we break up under the sandstone ridge going north.
South. Which way is the?
To the left is going to be south.
Which way is Terry? Is Terry north?
Terry's north.
Okay.
So when we go north, we get under the sandstone lip.
Okay.
And the water doesn't get through. But the rooms get bigger. When we go south, I mean, you know, the passage, you can kind of see where the mud line, you know, where it's soft on the walls, like 1/4 inch thick. That level will rise as you head south.
Okay.
There's a room down there on the end that obviously stays dry, that somehow hydrology keeps an air pocket up in it, or it just doesn't get that high, I don't know.
So we're going dry first and then?
Well, we're going the driest way. We'll still have to crawl in 18 inches of water to get all the way down there. But the pretty stuff's south. Then going north, you get into more of the, you know, geologic stuff. You see that limestone, you know, the lost river chert, the layer, and it gets bigger. There's pretty good size, another breakout room. It's just right through there, about 100 feet.
Okay.
Well, through there's another big dome over there, a big room like this. Breaks out close to the top. But if you notice, these upper levels are sandstone, and what we get into down there is limestone.
Think it's going to be hard to see your watch with it on the back of your helmet there, Chris.
It was 12:05 when I looked at it. Sorry.
We call it the shower, but it was a shower. It would drip on us. We were digging just right here below my feet. That's where we started. Except this was a crawlway coming down through here.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Keeps it off you.
Yeah, it worked. But when we built these, usually you'd grab a rock. If a rock took off, you'd catch on one of these. Came down here one of the last trips last summer, and sitting somewhere right in here, another turtle. So we left him there, and when we exited, we took him out. He got a lucky lift.
Okay, so we're at the fork here. If we go to the right, which we will later, that's going north, and we're going to go down this way, which is south. Okay, Chris. This is a squat in 56-degree water. Soon to be a crawl.
I don't know yet to completely wrap our head around what's going on geologically, other than we've got a stream passage that was intersected by a pit. But the pit changed the dynamics of the water, because you saw what we just came in, and I told you that way's the way we go. But this has to be part of an old passage, as does another passage to the north that we're going to show you. This will be the first time I've gotten to see it, knowing about where it's a meander, about where it should come back in. But if you want to crawl up across here, basically about as far as we can see, you can see another breakout up. It breaks back up though, with a lot of big rock coming out of the ceiling. On to the left here, as far as you can see, there's a spot where you can get down against the wall, and I got down in there and made about 20 feet. And thought maybe it was a possible dig, but it was very grim. And anyway, that's when we persisted on lowering the water level and trying to concentrate on going the other way. But this kind of breaks back up to the top, just like our pit does, and just like there's another room to the north there that I'll show you that does the same thing. I came out from down here. Look at that Friday. That's where it's broke off and it's continued to drip. We didn't do that. There's one up on top there that somebody may have done. Somebody's been back there. There's pretties all up there.
The south section of the cave has some beautiful walking passages that are nicely decorated. The cave is very pristine since it is located on private property with limited access. It's a great cave for pictures and macro shots. You'll see a picture slideshow at the end of the video. I sure wish I would have brought a better camera. Since the cave is pristine, you need to be very aware of where your feet are stepping and where your helmet is in relation to the ceiling. There are many ceiling areas that are full of soda straws that could be easily broken off by a careless helmet. As we explored the southern passage, we didn't see much animal life. We didn't see any salamanders or bats, though we saw some albino crayfish and a few of their cousins from the surface. I would mention that when Mike Drake was first clearing out the debris that blocked the pit entrance, he found a variety of animal bones at the bottom of the pit. These bones were taken to the Indianapolis Museum so Ron Richards, the local paleontologist, could classify them. The type of animals that met their demise at the bottom of the pit include a black bear, domestic pig, a sheep and a goat, along with a cat.
I'm gonna change my mind in about 2 seconds.
If you do, we're all leaving.
We're all what?
Leaving. Not feeling it?
I'm not feeling it for sure. I'm feeling the cold. Boy.
Well, the plan was good. The execution was, I don't think so. Maybe the next time. You look wet though.
Ooh, I'm cold down.
That's a wrap for the trip. The South Passage has most of the pretties, while the North Passage has larger walking spaces and other features. We spent several hours in the South Passage, but we did not explore the North Passage because it was flooded. This is still a virgin cave with quite a few cubby holes left to explore. Some folks believe there is a connection to Wayne Cave yet to be found. We had a great time and look forward to coming back and exploring the North Passage when the water level is lower. For more information on caving, please visit the National Speleological Society's website to find a caving club close to you. Thanks for watching.